Hello guys, delighted to get back on the channel. Louis Greene, 15 wins, 3 defeats, 9 KOs, and the new Super Welterweight Commonwealth champion. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Sam. How are you, boy?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Very good. Glad to get you back on, especially after that big win, mate.
It's good to be back on, Sam. I really appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, so you went to Dean Sutherland's, well, you fought on his promotion and it was in Scotland, wasn't it, mate?
It was up in Aberdeen, yeah.
Up in Aberdeen. Was he from Aberdeen?
Yeah, he's Aberdeen's top man, yeah.
Yeah, and Kinnock boxing.
Kinnock boxing, that's
yeah,
it.
that was his promotion and they were, bigging him up as well. So
Yeah.
you shocked the crowd that night, but you didn't shock me.
Bless you. Yeah, it was brilliant up there, mate. The atmosphere was his ring walk was brilliant. The atmosphere we had up there was really, really good.
What for
really,
his ring walk?
Oh yeah, because I come from a big Irish background, so I had the Irish music playing, and then he had the Scottish music playing from Braveheart, but he had it altered, so it was like an adrenaline-fueled war music. Do you know what I mean? And then when he come out, all the people got up and was all cheering him on. It was all giving me a bit of abuse. But it was brilliant. The adrenaline's rushing. It was brilliant. Really good.
Did you have any buddy who travelled over to Scotland with you, like a few friends or family?
I took a few boys with me. I took I think they gave me about 11 tickets, so I took about 11, 12 people with me. Even my support was just as loud as the whole room of the boys. You could hear them all. They were going mad, my fellas. They sat right on the ring, on a stage, and was outnumbered by everyone, but they weren't bothered. It was brilliant.
That's good, mate. So I had to stay up because there was no stream, so I was staying up to wait for the result. And then when I saw the thing, I was absolutely buzzing, mate.
Bless you. I should have sent you. One of my mates was videoing on the live. I should have sold you to add him. I sort of got him to add you, and then you would have been able to watch it on his Facebook.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, mate. I've seen it though now.
Oh, you've watched it now. Where did you watch it?
Alex Branson Cole shared it on his.
Oh, brilliant. That's all right then.
So yeah, he's a good fighter, isn't he, Alex?
Yeah, he helped me prep for that fight. Him and two other boys, Jimmy Woods and a young boy called Tyrone Clark, two amateur boys. They were really, really, really good boys. All three of them helped me week in, week out.
So big shout out to them as well.
Oh, massive, yeah. Dan Wooley's down at the gym for helping. Yeah, big shout out to all them boys, yeah.
Yeah. So going into that first round, how do you think the first round went for you?
I was very, very comfortable. I said I got to the corner after the first round. I said to my dad's my trainer. I said to my dad, I'm going to knock him out. I was comfortable. I hit him a couple of times in the first round, just right hands. I could see all the punches coming. And as at the end of the first round, I get to him in the corner, he can't quite see it. And I let go of a few. And his eyes went a bit glazy. And then there's a bit right in the corner where he sort of jittered. And then the bell goes. And I thought, yeah, I got him.
Also, you knew that you had him hurt in that first round?
Yeah, I could see. He was cut in the first round as well.
Where was the cut again?
The cut was over I landed a left hook and it cut him across his eyebrow, yeah. But I didn't want to rush. Just take my time and slowly break.
You had 11 more rounds after that to do it.
Yeah, so it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. These big title fights, you got to.
Was that your first 12 rounder? Well, scheduled.
Yeah, I've had a few hard 10 rounds, but that was my first 12. Yeah.
Well, we didn't go all the way because you stopped him in the 5th.
That's right. That was always the plan, mate. Stop him as soon as I get the chance. You do it as quick as you can.
So do you think that you won all of the first 4 rounds before you stopped him?
No.
What rounds do you think you lost? Or
someone said afterwards, I'd give myself the second, the first, the second, the third was close, but he looked busier. I could feel him panicking. Do you know what I mean? So
do you think he was rushing his work a bit?
Yeah, I think because I wouldn't get off him. I was, yeah. Do you know? So when he's throwing
the whole time, mate.
Yeah, making him miss and then landing them right hands, bang, bang. So the shots I was landing was damaging him. So I could afford to relax. You know, I felt good all the way through, even in between in the rests. I had 12 rounds of that all night in me. Yeah.
Also, do you think you could have, if it continued, do you think you could have done the 12 rounds, like just at that tempo?
I was winning that fight, Sam. That was it. I was going to win, mate.
I know, but could you have kept the tempo going for the 12 rounds?
Yeah, that's what I trained for, yeah.
How many rounds do you, spar?
Do you know what? I used to spar loads and loads and loads of rounds and spar a lot, and it never did me any good. The amount of rounds I used to, in 1 week, I sparred over 32 rounds for one of my fights, and it didn't do me any good. I sparred nearly every day. It didn't do me no good. Whereas for this fight, I was sparring 2-3 times a week with them 3 boys, and the most I'd done was 8 to 10 rounds.
Also, you think that was benefiting you, just doing the 8 rounds?
No. Sometimes I do the 12 or sometimes more. I think one of my fights in one night, which I had an hard, I think about 14 rounds. You know, hard with mixing and matching the boys, but it's a psychological thing. Whereas I think if you set a good tempo, I mean, me and Alex set a really good tempo, and you've got 12 rounds in 8 rounds at non-stop pace. It's just then you've got a 2-hour gym. Then I've got another 2-hour gym session. You know what I mean? An hour and a half, 2 hours of the gym session. So
yeah, mate.
It's now pacing everything properly and getting it all done right, opposed to rushing everything. So I didn't spar hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rounds for that. No, sparred a lot, but I did it right.
Yeah, mate. So talk me through the finish, mate. Talk me through it.
They're saying it was a left uppercut, Sam, but it wasn't. It weren't a left uppercut. I was hurting him around the belly, and I'd hurt him before the belly shots. I'd hurt him with a right hand, and he wobbled, and then I back him up. There's a few shots that go in, and there's a shot that goes in up here, a left hook right up the belly. And I throw a little left uppercut, a big right uppercut, and I throw a left. I throw a right uppercut, another right hand, a left hook, and then a big right hand. Bang! And it goes down, slides onto his face, and he's like out. And then he gets up, falls backwards.
You just didn't let him. When you saw it, mate, you just threw everything, didn't you, mate? Everything.
Yeah, I had to get rid of him up there. I won't go. If he was going to go out the points, they were going to have me away, I think, Sam. You know,
they would have given it to him, mate, if it went the distance. Sorry to say that, but I think they would have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you have to knock them out, don't you?
Yeah, and you did that in style. So you've done that to 2 boys in a row now, undefeated, and you've just swept them away in their home country town. You know.
Yeah, one number 2, and the other one was the top boy up there. But like I said, I take my hat off to the 2 boys. They were 2, and it was at the new weight. I've moved up a weight now, so but I take my hat off to the pair of them. They were both very, very good. They compliment me because they're both really, really good boys, and no one ever spoke anything other than highly of them. You know, so
yeah.
2 good results.
What's next, mate? Do you want the British and the Commonwealth, mate?
I'll wait for my phone to ring. That's what I'll do.
Who's the British champion? Josh Kelly?
Josh Kelly just won the British title against
Troy
Troy
Williamson.
Williamson. Yeah, but then you've got the Europeans vacant.
Might have
but
that, mate. You just never know.
yeah, you never know. Now
The
it's just,
Commonwealth's a great title to have because it puts you high up in these rankings.
oh yeah, definitely. It secures. It keeps me a very good ranking over here. I stay well in the top. I was number 6 before the fight, so I hold my ranking. If I don't go up, I hold my ranking securely because I beat two unbeaten boys. So now I wait and see. But I'm tied into a contract with Kinnock Boxing.
What do you mean that you're tied into a contract with them?
They put in my contract like a clause whether I either rematch or they have a say in my next opponent. So I have to wait until.
So you might have to rematch that guy again.
It's a possibility.
Just
I don't know.
knock him out again, mate. You know what to do.
That would be the plan, Sam. Well, wouldn't it? Hey, get it done. No arguing that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure he would want it again, but you'll see.
Maybe they may want to build him back up again.
I'm sure they will, because that was you just brutally, mate, finished him off. So I think they need to build him up again. But I'm sure he'll win a Commonwealth soon. But not when you have it.
No, I mean some boys they like to build up with jumping on the journeyman route. This is the one thing I said about the fight. When after I thought I lost the Harry Scarf, I took a fight a month later against the number 2 abroad. I didn't have a warm-up fight or a comeback fight. I went straight.
Yeah, loads of people, like some people might have expected you to go back to the small hall shows and fight like a few 2 journeymen, then go for another title. But no, mate, you hopped into another big fight away again against an undefeated boy, and you beat him in his own country and town. Is that what you're going to do, mate? Just go to other people's backyards and beat them?
They want it. And they get on the phone. Now I hold a title, so things will be up to a little bit, Sam. You know, they'll have to have a bit of dollar behind them, boy. So
I'm sure loads of people would want to fight you now because you've got a title, and people will try to. Well, they'll try, but they'll fail to get your title off you.
You are definitely one of my top boys, yeah. Do you know that, mate? I think all I do, I wait. I've got a really good manager. He's been around boxing for years and years and years and years. Mark Rowe. So
he's doing a good job with you, isn't he? So fair play to him as well.
The best by me, and he's got all the confidence with me. Otherwise, he wouldn't have let me go up there, and he wouldn't have took the fights that he's took. So having all the faith in me to go over to these places and fight these boys, knowing
was he at the fight?
Yeah, he's always at my fights. He does it's in my corner giving me advice with my dad, but they don't overbear me with advice. They both agree on what needs to be done. Do you know? So, yeah.
So what month can I expect you to be back out fighting again?
Whoa, that's where we're trying to negotiate things, Sam, because I got an offer, but I can't take it because my contract ties me into March. So I was come back Sunday. I was in the gym Monday. I've been in the gym training.
Oh, so you're already training hard again?
Yeah, I'm not giving that up. No way. Stay in the gym, stay nice and fit, and I'll roll into the new year fit and ready to go straight away.
Yeah, that's you might be back on these TV shows, Sky, BT. You might have to go to Scotland again. You just never know now you've got that.
No, so I want to be prepared all the way across the board. Like I said, I was going to be
the weight above Harry Scarf.
He done well at this weight I'm at now, and then he dropped down to welterweight, and he's doing well at welterweight.
Maybe he could push for a British at welterweight or a Commonwealth at welterweight.
I'm sure he will. He messaged me after the fight.
Yeah, he put it on his socials, congratulating you, mate.
Yeah, he's a good boy, and do you know what? He's he's a tough boy. He wants to fight hard fight, which is what no one really wants to do nowadays. It's too business fight. Everyone's trying to avoid this and avoid that and get as much as they can with fighting nobodies. Whereas he doesn't do that.
That Dean fought too many journeymen. Do you think he needed a more of a test before he fought you?
Well, I mean, they matched him with his last couple of knockout wins. He fought a Mexican who was meant to be quite good. Then he fought an Italian boy who had 18 wins, 1 or 2 losses.
So he was coming off of a knockout win, and you were coming off of a knockout win. So, yeah,
it's very, yeah. I mean, it's different. Like when
have you spoken to him since the fight?
Yeah. He come in the change room afterwards, and all my people in there will go up, give him a clap, shook his hand, and then he messaged. I sent him. He wrote to me on here, on one of my pictures, and then I sent him a private message. So,
that's good. So you still,
I always make sure if they don't come into my change room, I go into their change room, shake their hand, congratulate them. I always do it. Yeah.
Even when you lost to like Harry Scarf and stuff.
Yeah, I lost Harry Scarf. I see him in the ring, and then when I got out the ring, I see him. I shook his hand again. Said bye, Lewis Crocker. I bought him a beer. Larry Ekendale, I went in the changing room with him, had a chat with him, and his wife was a lovely woman. They're really nice people. They was. Even one of the boys who I stopped him. His name's Burma Sanchez. He was fighting up in Scotland, and I was in the same hotel with him. I was having a chit chat with him, and he was fighting on the same bill. So
Berman's one tough man, and he has heavy hands.
Listen, he got a good left hook. It's a shame that he's having to do what he's doing to feed his family when he comes from the background. I mean, he's been in there with George Linares.
He's been in there with everyone, and he's got this knockout power. He could have been a champion.
But it's a shame that it goes the way it goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he's still, if you're not on your A game, he's going to knock you out.
Oh, yeah, of course he will.
Wait, so he fought on the same show as you, did he?
Yeah, he come in at late notice, I think. He turned up late notice.
So did you have a chat with him?
Yeah, I have a chat with him. I've got him on Facebook. He sends me the odd message every now and again, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Of course, yeah, it is, mate. He's a nice fella.
He is. I think he fought the same night as Alex, actually. I was there. Branson
he did. Yeah, he did. You're right. I don't know who he boxed.
Tyrone King.
That's him. You're like a little encyclopedia with a boxing here, isn't you?
Yeah. And before I let you go, do you want to shout out anyone who's helped you again?
My mother over here, putting up with me through training, helped me with my food, big time, and little bits and pieces. My dad, who trains me, my manager Mark Rowe, and all my sponsors. Trojan Flooring, KBH Building Surfaces, Cliffwoods. There's a few of them that they helped me out all through my camps from day dot all the way through.
Yes, mate. And before you go, let's see that title one more time, mate.
Of course you can.
There it is. Looks good on your shoulder, mate.
It does. It suits me. It does, doesn't it? I just need another one this side, another one this side now.
And then one around your waist as well, mate.
That's it, boy. Yeah.
more to come, mate. So big year in 2023, and thank you as always, mate.
Sam, I really appreciate you ringing me up, boy. And anytime you want an interview, just give me a text and we'll sort it out.
Thank you, mate. Keep the good work up and bye. Thank you for your time.
Take care, Sam. Bye, boy.
Bye, mate.